ones that are clicking in and out, the ones that I have to take a double back and catch this later on. IG, TikTok, Facebook, all of you guys. I appreciate you guys. YouTube, I appreciate you guys out there. All the subscribers, all the subscriptions, everything. Kalila, I see you top of the morning, cast. So anyway, going into it. Breaking news, Portland Trail Blazers are trading guard Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. Sources tell ESPN. Of course, a lot of people already knew this already. I'm just bringing it to Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, so excuse me for being a little late. Never on time, always late, on the Great Bridge or the Golden Gate. No, I'm just playing. Butler is not happy with this. Jimmy Buckets is causing a little bit of a a stir up. He rocking the boat, and the reason why is because he want Jimmy Buckets and Adebayo and all of them wanted them over there on the. He wanted Damian Lillard on the Heat. No, didn't work out that way. So if Milwaukee Bucks and Damian Lillard and all of them over there, Giannis and all of them, if they stay healthy, looks like Milwaukee's gonna win the East. Looks like Milwaukee's gonna win it all. If they stay healthy. Now, you got to deal with the 76ers. You got to deal with, the East teams. I can't think of them right now off the top of my head because I got a lot going on up here in stairs. But it's a lot going on over there. I know the Lake Show. I know GSW. I know they doing their thing. Clay and them, Steph, obviously. But that's a good. This is a you got the Joker and them up there in Denver. This is a move though. This is definitely a move that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be effective in the East. And I want my Chicago Bulls fans to be there. I really do. But we need players. Y'all forgot about us. Chicago, you ain't trying to get no trade. Renald, I see you. Thank you for watching, tuning in. Basically, on number one, we're talking about breaking news that happened yesterday. Damian Lillard is getting traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. That's where we at. We just started. No song or anything like that, I just jumped right into it. Links are in the description at the top. If you haven't subscribed, if you don't follow me or nothing else, it's all at the top right there. Buckets is mad, though. Buckets is mad. He done stir up the pot. He says NBA needs to look into the Bucks for tampering amid Lillard trade. Via Lillard's trade. Amid, meaning via Lillard's trade. So basically, Jimmy Buckets is insinuating that the Milwaukee Bucks tampered with the trade, and so they was able to get him or something like that from tampering with the trade. I don't know. I'm trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together. But yeah, he's furious over there with Adebayo and all of them, and that's. It is what it is. Milwaukee got him. I think it's a good fit. I think they're going to have a good squad over there. But all you got to do is just stay healthy. That whole team just stay healthy, and it's all good to go. Yeah, but, you got to back it up with facts, though, there, Buckets. You can't just insinuate, throw these accusations out there. You can't just throw this stuff out there and not back it up with real true facts. So that, we're going to dig into that. I'm pretty sure some more news is going to come out about that and just, later today or probably tomorrow, sometime this week. So we just keep our eyes open and bring it back to Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning, though. CUTTHOAT. Hip-hop, Hollywood, not hip-hop, Hollywood Squares. That's number one. We're going to move on from the NBA for now. I don't got nothing else right there. That was just the breaking news that Damian Lillard finally got away from Portland Trail Blazers. He was trying to get out of there, been wanting to get out of there, and he finally got the move. And that's why I'm saying this, because I just got this yesterday. Cameron and A-list of celebrities from all around, everywhere. Team members, players, things of that nature, tweets and all of that stuff. Where he gone, Damian Lillard over Milwaukee. It's final. It's official. First it was just the rumors, and now it's official and all this stuff. So sources tell me this, sources tell me that. ESPN released the whole thing, so it's official. He's on Milwaukee. It's going down. What's the boy named? Rudy Gay? What's the boy named? Rudy Gay is over there at Golden State. They say that ain't really too much going on over there, but okay, let's see what that is. I haven't really heard too much else though. I'll keep my ear to the trades and everything like that with the NBA, because the NBA getting ready to fire up. So I gotta get back over there as well. Hip hop. Number 2, the Hip Hop Halloween starring Allblack and Slimmy B. Let's go here. Number 2. We on number 2 now. Follow me, y'all. Stay with me. They got a show down there in Fresno. So at the Aztec Theater, October 28th, 2023. Star of the Allblack and Slimmy B will be down there performing. I think that was, I don't know if it was yesterday or I gotta relook at that. I was thinking it was October. Hopefully it wasn't yesterday. I'm not sure though. Let me double back on this. The Aztec Theater though in Fresno. It's 838 F Street, Fresno, California. Each ticket is $15. I gotta double back on that date though. I'm not in my brain. I think I wrote that down wrong. May have wrote that down wrong. But that's, sometimes that happens with me as well. Anyway, let's go on. I was just doing some promotion for them. Check out Slimmy B and Allblack, and check out the Halloween star. But the Halloween bash, it got to be on the 28th. It got to be on the 28th of October, because it ain't even Halloween yet. Yeah, right. I'm slow. Colin Kaepernick. We on number 3. Let's talk about Colin Kaepernick. Let's have this discussion. He took a knee for us. Injustice, racism. He didn't do anything wrong towards the league. He didn't violate any type of stipulations. He didn't go against any grain. He was targeted at the same time when Trump was in president. I still don't know how Trump became president, but he was. And Trump did help the money aspect of the presidency, because he, whatever the case may be, but he still was a sleazeball. But anyway, and so there's nothing that Colin really did. He didn't do anything. He took a knee, but he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything wrong. But the National Football League and Trump, him amplifying the injustice and the racism and all of that, they was against all of that, taking a knee and all of this other stuff. And so they departed ways with the National Football League, and San Francisco 49ers parted ways with Colin Kaepernick. So, okay, so now you got Colin out there. Fast forward, he does, he wins a $10 million lawsuit. You win a $10 million lawsuit. And after you win a $10 million lawsuit, you put out a documentary. I don't know if you put out a book or whatever the case may be first, and then you put out a documentary, or you put the documentary out, a book, whatever the case may be, how that went. But you put out a documentary, and you went as far as to, compare slavery, racism from back in the day, chains, whipped. I know y'all seen this documentary. It was a good documentary, first and foremost. I have to say that. Really good documentary. Opened my eyes. But for you to do all of that, Colin, you did all of that. You won the lawsuit. You did the documentary, the book, whatever. And Nike, not to mention Nike, y'all deal that y'all did, not to mention estimated somewhere in the $100 million bracket. So you got all of this money, and they paid you the $10 million to go away. You won the lawsuit, go away. You're done. National Football League. You write a letter. A-list celebrities like J. Cole amplifies the letter. The Jets give you an opportunity to come and practice. They want you to sign a liability. They want you to sign a piece of paper so that way they, get the liability off their hands, because they know what type of situation they're dealing with when they're dealing with Colin Kaepernick. And the target is on your back. Not to say it in a way I'm slandering you, Colin. I'm saying it in a sense of, you got to see the stuff here. Now, you didn't do anything wrong. You fought for the injustice. You won the fight for the injustice. You got your money. Got to deal with Nike. Yeah, you love football so much, but how do you think you get to go back to a job after you just sued them? How? Let's have this conversation. I want some commentary. You give me y'all thoughts right here, right now. If I hire somebody to come work for me, Cutthroat Radio Podcast, and I'm same scenario. I'm injustice to them. I'm bigotry. I'm racism. all of the above, and then they go sue me. They win the lawsuit, $10 million lawsuit. They do a documentary exposing all of what I do in Cutthroat Radio Podcast behind closed doors, exposing me to the point where you know, the slavery mentality I have and how I treated people in the past, like all of this stuff, same exact format. And then you come back to me after you release the documentary and you want a job again? You want me to hire you at Cutthroat Radio Podcast again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I gave you 10, you got me for 10 mil. You bled me dry. And you expect to come back and bleed me again? Nope. But then you got teams like the Jets. The Jets give you opportunity, and all they ask is for you to sign the waiver. And now you
on the Breakfast Club.
Lauren came in hot.
You know,
Didn't she, right?
I came in.
It's obvious that you're doing this thing to expose the NFL. Okay, it's obvious. That's obvious because you don't want to play football. If you wanted to play football, you'd be playing. You know what you could do? You could be a football commentator. You could be a coach at the pee-wee, at the junior, at the high school, at the college, even at the professional NFL level. You can go overseas and play football. You can go abroad and play football. You don't have to be in the National Football League. No, you don't want to play football. This ain't about football. And we get that. Us in the media get it. We understand it. You're trying to take the NFL down. Nigga, that's not going to happen. Sorry. They can give two flying fucks about you. You got the 10 million. Did they leave sleep over that? No. Nope. Nope. They didn't blink a fucking, they didn't bat an eye. They didn't bat one eye when they paid you that 10 million. Not one eye. The goddamn, what is it? The Dallas Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken, $9 billion team. The highest in NFL recorded history. What's up, Cuddy Slick? I see you. Top of the morning, 9:29 in the morning. We talking about Colin Kaepernick. We are on number 3. We talked about breaking news, Portland Trailblazers. We talked about Jimmy Buckets being mad at that. ESPN released a statement. We talked about number 2, Halloween, starring Allblack Slimmy B. We talked about that. Going to be down at the Aztec Theater, October 28th, 2023, Fresno, California, F Street. We talked about it. We're on number 3. Give me your, and happy Friday to you, top of the morning. Give me your input, Cuddy Slick, V-Shell, Monty, Renaud. Give me y'all input, Cuddy, cousin Kalila. Give me y'all input on how y'all feel about how Colin is doing this. And you say not a wink, V-Shell. I got you right there. They don't give a flying fuck. They don't. People, when you did your protest and everything, it was supposed to wake people up. Oh, we so woke, we not going to support the NFL. We're not watching the NFL. They did Colin Kaepernick so bad, injustice so bad. Everybody and their mama had popcorn, and I was sitting there telling you, don't lose. I still had the display. I didn't have the display at this time, no. When the injustice and all of that stuff was going on, I didn't even invent it. We didn't even have this going on, my display thing. I didn't even invent that yet. So no, I'm not gonna lie like that. But what I'm saying is, after the fact, I got my display. You know, I'm still watching the NFL. Even to this day, I still watch the NFL. Even after all of that happened. Well, it kind of was a fallback for me because we didn't win that Super Bowl, and that's the reason why I was pissed. When Colin was supposed to win that Super Bowl, I was pissed. We was at Candlestick Park. Y'all remember? The lights went out. That was our Super Bowl. That was number 6 right there. We would have been had 6, 7, 8. Ben, talk about my team right now, and I'll knock these bottles down. Any one of y'all on this platform. You say one word, you sons of bitches, and you talk about my team. Because I got something to say about y'all team today. Y'all bet not lose this Sunday. Michelle, what you say? The world don't give a fuck about your secure what you need to on your end, but someone else's version is buddy. Oh yeah, I remember. The world doesn't give a fuck. So secure what you need to on your end, but somewhere else, bridge is now burnt. Yeah, but somewhere else, the bridge is now burnt. And that's in life, V-Shell. Secure your bag. Not just in the NFL, not just in sports, not just in a career. In life, secure yourself. Establish you. 49ers are trash. You see, that's your problem right there, Harold. We talking about Colin Kaepernick and the injustice and slavery and everything, and you talk about my team trash. See, what you gonna do is you go. See, you're trying to piss me off, Harold, and I'm gonna stay focused. V-Shell, the world don't give a fuck. You're right. Secure yourself. Do what you need to do. Establish yourself as a man, a woman. Stand on yours, and then move forward and be like that in your career. Be like that as a father, as a mother, as a cousin, as a sister, as a brother, as a friend. Be like that. I did say talk about my team. I did say that, Harold, but let's stay focused on what we're talking about. Okay? Let's not just talk about that, because we're not even there right now. And see, that's your problem, Harold. That's your problem. When I catch you, Harold, I'm gonna mow your grass ass attitude on down. I'm fucking you up, Harold. Soon as I see you, I'm gonna bam. You better shoot me too with that gun on your head. You better pull that gun out quick and poof. I'm telling you, cause I'm gonna get you, Harold. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Let me go back. He said, in life in general, yeah, boom. He need to hang it up. It's over. He took the money, and he been out the league 6 years. I didn't even get there yet, Monty. I didn't even get there yet. He been out the league 6 years. He been out the league almost 7 years now. If he did come back, what could he possibly bring to the table? Love he stood for all of that. Yeah. He started to look like a thirsty bitch. He was, that wants her man back. Exactly. That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Like, you can't, Nike gave you whatever Nike gave you, 100 million, whatever. You got 10 million from the lawsuit. You got whatever money you got from Netflix to do that special. You did what I'm saying? Because they paid you for that special. So you got that money as well. And then you not slandered the NFL, you exposed the NFL. Let me use the right word. You exposed the NFL and injustice in this society. You exposed it. You exposed the league owners and all of that. You exposed the coaches, the coaches wasn't being able to be black. The owners can't be black. Like, you exposed this stuff. You exposed a lot going on in sports, not just in the NFL, in sports. Okay? It opened the eye to everything. Okay, so you did all of that. Now you want your job back? You just told the world on the secret society. You exposed the world to their secret society, and you want to work for them again. I'm not understanding that. Okay, I get that you want to play football or whatever, but you did it all wrong. You ain't gonna get your job like this. Let's see right here, sheesh. That's your problem. Oh no, that's that. Okay, let me see. The special on Netflix, I didn't want to think about it. The special on Netflix, I don't want to think about it. Well, I mean, the reason why I say that, because he got paid for that too. He got paid for that too, man. So if you getting paid, so if you getting paid from all this revenue, if you got all this revenue, what you coming back to the league for? To be a quarterback? We just established you ain't been in the league almost 7 years. You ain't been in the league almost 7 years. Yeah, you've been training for 3 years, 6 years, or whatever many years you've been training. Okay, that's just like me retiring from a job, and I still want to get out and be active because I don't want to sit at home and my bones deteriorate and rot. I get that. That's what you're doing. You don't want to sit at home and your bones, and you don't want to lose the thing, and you feel like you're still young. So I get all of what you're doing on the side, but that don't justify the NFL giving you a job again. They don't give a fuck about that. That's obvious. They paid you the $10 million, wiped the sweat off their brow, and the NFL continued to be a machine. They hired new quarterbacks, got them in there. They did the whole thing like you did on the Netflix special. They put the chains on you. Where my thing at? Damn, I ain't got my. I was gonna do my tape measure. They got the tape measure. They put and all of the stuff you did. What'd you say right here? Special NFL. Where do they do that? Where they doing that? Where do they do that? V-Shell? I'm trying to say, like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's just like me stealing something from y'all, any one of y'all on this platform. I was working at y'all job. I stole something. No, that's not a good example. Same example. Same example. I'm at your job. I'm working. I see something happen to another employee that was wrong. You treated them wrong. So I took a stand for that, or I took a knee for it, or whatever I did to right? The NFL stand for not for long. That's a good one right there. But I took a stand because I seen some injustice. Now I'm protesting. Now I'm doing this. Now I'm doing that. You fire me. You fire me. You get me out of there because I'm making too much noise. I'm bringing too much attention, public attention to the job behind the injustice I seen behind you doing this other employee. So now I do a documentary. I mean, I win a lawsuit. I filed a lawsuit because I was wrongfully terminated. So now I win a lawsuit. I get buku money. Nike want to do all this type of other stuff with me because now I'm in the spotlight. I'm an icon, or they feel like I'm an icon, or I'm getting to the icon status because I was I was a top lead employee, whatever. You see where I'm going with it. You see where I'm going with it. At the end of the day, it's just I'm not trying to say don't. The Jets gave you an opportunity. I'm not trying to say don't play, but the Jets gave you an opportunity to go to the practice squad. If you was so interested in doing it, why didn't you sign that waiver? It's a liability to keep them from going. You see what I'm saying? It's a liability for them. But anyway, let's not spend too much time on it. We talked about it. NFL, I'm dying. You so funny that shouldn't hit that wood. Shouldn't hit that wood. Jamal, I see you. Let's see. Top of the morning. All right, let's keep going. Hollywood Squares is getting a culturally update. Hollywood Squares is getting culturally updated. Excuse me, I can't even say the fucking word. Culturally updated. They are remaking the old Hollywood Squares into celebrity squares now, hosted by DC Young Fly. We got celebrities like Tay Diggs on there, Tiffany Haddish on there, Tisha Campbell's on there, Alan Payne will be on there, Keisha Knight Pullman, or whatever, however you say her last name. I might have said her last name wrong. Rudy. Colin Kaepernick was making a difference when he did that knee, but because he made such an impact with the statement, let me click that, with the knee, he was creating a change that some people wasn't ready for, so they responded by canceling him and his movies. Absolutely. Same thing would happen when, what's the name, blew the whistle on the NBA. Remember when, what's the name blew, let's go here real quick, because we was on Hollywood Squares. Let's go back to Hollywood Squares in just a second. I'm gonna let, Cuddy Slick get this off. Remember when, what's the name, dude, that blew the whistle, Tom Donahue, or whatever in the NBA? Remember the referee? He blew the whistle. Once he blew the whistle, he got to saying all the scandals and stuff that was going on. Boom. They immediately said, no, he went rogue. We don't know what he talking about. Who the fuck what is he talking about? Get him out. And so they pushed him away. Same thing they did with Colin Kaepernick. He blow the whistle and bow, get out. We don't know what he talking about. We paid him. Get away from here. You're lying. No, you ain't coming back to the NFL. We don't trust you. See, that's the thing. They don't trust him. Anyway, Hollywood Squares, getting to cultural, DC Young Fly. I think it's gonna be funny. I can't wait for the Hollywood Squares. The transition. I'm just trying to make my transition from talking about Colin into Hollywood Squares. That's where we at. Number 4, y'all. Hollywood Squares is getting culturally updated. They're remaking it with Celebrity Squares, hosted by DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly is very funny. He kills me when he do that laugh and then he screams, ah! And he do that little extra shit at the end. It's so annoying. He laugh. That shit be funny to me because sometimes he don't be funny. And I just got to keep it a buck with myself and with my audience. Sometimes he don't be funny. But he'd do that laugh, and then he'd do that extra little scream. And that's what makes me laugh at the end. I'd be chuckling like, damn, this motherfucker kills me with that. Anyway, Tay Diggs will be there. Tiffany Haddish will be there. And I got something on Tiffany Haddish. We're going to do this on another show, though. We're not going to bring Tiffany Haddish on this one. But I do want to talk about Tiffany Haddish and how Ari Spears was still blackballed, but Tiffany Haddish wasn't. We're gonna bring that back up. Tisha Campbell going to be here. Alan Payne going to be here. Keisha, Rudy. I just call her Rudy. Rudy going to be there as well with a bunch of A-list other celebrities. So can't wait for that. Looks already and sounds like it's going to be lit off the hook. And I can't wait for that. We're going to move on from that. Transitioning into interviews. Number 5. Interviews coming up this October 2nd, going into the new month. And because it's a lot cooler in here, I could start having people in here, and we won't be in here sweating our fucking ass off and all shit. No homo, no Frank Ocean. KnoMobb be here October 2nd, 2023. Interview, past, present, and future. That's the theme of the show. They're going to be here 9 to 10. We're going to go back to Hollywood Squares real quick because I got a comment. Monty, my cutty right here just said, DC Young Fly is the internet funny. His live shows and stand-up is trash. Yeah, I agree. I agree to that. Again, you know, it's, you know, it is what it is. He's good on Wildin' Out. I liked him on Wildin' Out. Really liked him on Wildin' Out. That's where he, and then the 85 fifth show. What is the 85 down south? What is the show from down south? What's the show? Y'all, anybody know it on here? I know I'm saying it wrong with the other two, Chico Beans and Country Wayne too. Country Wayne is funny too. Now wait a minute now. Country Wayne is funny. His skits be funny to me. Some of the stuff be corny. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the stuff be corny. But his stuff be funny. His stand-up was trash. Oh, his stand-up was trash. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can see that. Because he more of a skit kind of comedian. 85 South, that's the show. There you go. See, Chico Beans, DC Young Fly. What's the other cat? Mont? I can't get the other cat name. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure you know the dude name. Anyway, yeah, DC Young Fly, man. You know, hopefully he put some flavor into it. Hopefully he put some jazz into it. Hopefully he I ain't gonna say the word zest up, because zesty, everybody know that word nowadays. Zesty is considered a word for the community, LGBTQ community. So we're gonna leave the word zesty out of it and say he gonna bring some real good energy to that, being that host. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The nigga with the dumb head. Yeah, from Wildin' Out. I can't remember the nigga name, though. God, dog. He used to always rap with Chico Bean back and forth. I can't remember his name. But anyway, let's keep going. Shout out to DC Young Fly. And they changing it to Celebrity Squares. So shout out to Celebrity Squares. Hopefully I can get on Celebrity Squares myself. And you see me on Celebrity Squares, you gonna know Sha Rob made it. Y'all gonna just, oh my fucking God. Shab is on Celebrity Squares. How the fuck this nigga do that? Not how the fuck. Congratulate me. Don't say how the fuck. Congratulate me, because I'm on my way. Let's keep going. KnoMobb, they'll be here on October 2nd. Now, the reason why I'm going back into interviews is because I know I've been hearing a lot of people in my ear, Cuddy, you got to interview. You got to do an interview. Blah, blah, blah. And the reason why I've been just doing updates and announcements, because this is my platform as well. You know, I gotta utilize this platform as well, and I gotta do it in a sense of a selfless but still put out my stuff too. Because when I just interview, you get lost from the theme of my show. That particular segment of my show is past, present, and future. But the theme of my show, it's these updates and announcements. It's me getting on here, showing my face every day, and improving at what I do as far as my notes, my announcements, and updates. You know, that's the basis of my show, to bring awareness, to bring thought, to inspire, to encourage. You know, all of that is a part of my show. Me knocking over my display because my team lost. That's all my character, the 49er. That's what I call myself when I put on my helmet. I put on my mask. The 49er. You know, That's all part of this show. But anyway, KnoMobb be here on the 2nd of October from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, normally the show is from 8 to 9, but because they get off work late, you know, 8 o'clock, they come up to here, you know, I got to accommodate for that. So, and I would do that for other artists as well and other interviewees. So no worries there. I will reach out to the next artist that's on my list to start, you know, booking other interviews to get y'all in here to tell y'all past, present, and future, so y'all can get the spotlight and I can step out the way again and y'all could, you know, get in this hot seat, because I call it the hot seat. I'm getting ready to. I'm gonna. What's up, Infamous? I'm gonna drill you. I'm gonna drill you right here. This right here. I'm gonna ask you about your past, present, and future. And if you lying, I'm gonna expose it. If you're not real, I'm gonna expose it. See, your past, your present, and future, it's your story. It's not my story. You're telling it. Don't come in here lying. Don't come in here telling a fib. Don't try to extend it. Like, don't do that. Don't tell somebody else's story like it's your story. Chance, I see you. Top of the morning. And shout out to you on the show and everything. I did see some of the highlights. Y'all did an awesome job out there. Shout out to Michael Blackson, the whole thing. That was dope. Cutthroat Live did a real awesome job. That was dope. Big ups to y'all for that, man. Right on. Wasn't able to make it. I had to go to work, and we had a conversation anyway. So all of that. But anyway, so yeah. You know, it's your life story. You know, KnoMobb coming in here to tell their life, not their life story. Let's you know, it takes more than an hour to tell your life story. First and foremost, we're just scratching the surface of your past, your present, and your future. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And we mix all of the other stuff in between, and we have a little fun. We have you know, I may go get some Cuddy Bangs. I may get, you know, we may, you know, have a little smoke in the front before we come upstairs and get into the office and get going. We may have a couple of drinks in here, and we may be, you know, talking about, you know, situations, you know, or whatever. But that's that segment of the show. All in all, it's me getting on this show, doing what I do right here, giving y'all the updates and announcements of what's going to happen. And what's out there, what I see, my thoughts, my emotions, my biased and non-biased opinions about things. That's what this is. Anyway, KnoMobb will be here, talk about their products, their brands, their businesses, anything and everything like that. Being artists, signing new artists, dropping people from the label, things of that nature. We're gonna get into it. Who's doing what, how you get paid, how's things going, is it streaming this, how did you get into the business, where'd you go to school at, all of the above. James, I see you up there. Gotti is in the building. Number 6, we moving on. We were just talking real quick while everybody's here. We talked about Portland Trail Blazers. We talked about Slimmy B and Allblack Hip Hop Hollywood down there at the Aztec Theater. You can talk to DJ Gutterbutter about that. If you need to get any tickets or anything like that, hit up DJ Gutterbutter. Amanda, I see you top of the morning. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're 9:50, almost 10 o'clock, guys. So we talked about number 1. Again, Portland Trail Blazers. Damian Lillard. He went to the Milwaukee Bucks. ESPN put out that. Jimmy Buckets is pissed off about that because he didn't go over to Adebayo over there with the Heat. We talked about it. We talked about Jimmy Buckets also saying the NBA needs to look into the Buckets tampering the trade for Lillard. So he's also snitching. We talked about that. Number 2. We talked about Hip Hop Hollywood down there in the Aztec Theater in Fresno, starring Allblack and Slimmy B. We talked about it. Tickets is $15 each. Colin Kaepernick, we talked about that. We were sitting there talking about that for a second. Moving on from that, we talked about the Hollywood Squares getting a culturally makeover. And so we talked about they're getting from Hollywood Squares to Celebrity Squares. DC Young Fly is going to be hosting that. We talked about that. Number 5, we talked about KnoMobb coming to do the interview, and then also other people that I will be calling that's on my list to come in to do their interview as well. So we're kicking back off October. It was just a little bit too hot in here. They still ain't fixed the AC. I don't got my other lights on. You know, it's hot in here with this fucking chef coat on now. I got the fan over here, you know, going. I can't really open my door because my voice projects too loud. We might get a little hyphy. I might cuss. You know, something might be said, and I don't want to disrespect the rest of the people that's here in the building. And so I keep the door closed. I got, I'm limited here in Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Anyway, number 6. Real fast, going through the list. Nite Nite bars are available. $10 each. Customers have to pay for shipping and handling, meaning you will have to pay for the dry ice and the container the dry ice comes in. I'm not paying for that. I'm not doing that. And you got to pay for the shipping. So, I mean, if you want to buy these bars and you live out of state, it is what it is. That's just how it is. And, you'll get the information as far as how much it would cost you for shipping and handling and all of that. I'll put that in the invoice. I'll put that in the invoice. But that comes on the invoice. You have to pay for the dry ice. You have to pay for the shipping and handling. That's the shipping and handling. Because I gotta go get the dry ice. I do not want my products shipped out without being contained in dry ice. I don't want to do the food saver no more because it messes up the presentation of my product. So here we go. You see these right here. You see my product, right? This is my product. So you got the chocolate s'more Nite Nite bar. So what this is a cinnamon toast crunch cereal, and then I infused it with everything that I infused it with, the THC and everything, and then I make my product. It's the bar itself is infused, the chocolate is infused, the cream cheese frosting on the top is infused, the caramel is infused. The only thing that ain't infused is the marshmallows, and I can infuse them too. I can just inject them with something that's infused already, and that'll be a little pop in your mouth as well. But I didn't do that, and I'm thinking about that now sitting here on the thing. Here we go. We got this one as well. This is my signature. These are both my signatures. The other one was something I did because somebody was like, "You ain't got a third one? You didn't get a third one yet?" And so I made a third one. And that's the Blue Magic. But this one right here is the Fruity Pebble Nite Nite bar, and this is the Chocolate S'more Nite Nite bar. These are my signature bars. I make these handcrafted. Signature. It take a lot of stuff to do these. It takes me a very long time. Not a very long time, but it takes, you see what I'm saying? Like, I make these. I got this shit laying around. And I don't decorate it. I wrap it up. When I get it to that stage, I break what I need and I wrap it up so that way I can, my stuff is fresh. Fresh. I does this. This is not nothing that, this is my baby. And so I take this shit serious. I really do. So if you want to buy my product, this is what you got to do. Shipping and handling, if you live out of state, that's what it is. If you live in another city and you want me to mail it to you, that's what it is. If I can't deliver it to you or if you can't come pick it up, you got to pay for shipping and handling. The bars itself are $10 each. Just so y'all know. Anyway, keep going. Rapper number 7. We on number 7 here. I caught this the other day. Rapper El Trappo was reportedly gunned down in Chicago. His vehicle was shot 40 times. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Wow. These young guys are dropping like flies. Let me put this up real quick. I don't want these to sit out too long. These young up and coming rappers or rappers that probably have made it or whatever, the Mo3s and all that, they dropping like flies, and it's really sad. It almost make you not even want to be a rapper or an entertainer no more. But it's really not the lifestyle that I live, so I don't I don't have to live in that mentality. But for those that are living in that mentality and have to live in that environment and deal with it, it is just not healthy at all. It's not safe. It's not healthy. That environment is it's too much. Drill music is the reason why these kids are coming up. They live in the streets into their music. They putting their lives into the music so much that they dying rapidly. I don't know why he was murdered. I don't know the situation yet. They haven't even released why. But they just you know, put this out there. I think yesterday or day before yesterday, that El Trappo, and I don't even know who El Trappo is. Never heard him, never listened to his music, nothing. I just seen this and was like, wow, 40 times. The card was hit 40 times. Wow. My condolences to his family. You know, prayers, things of that nature. But I don't know him personally. I don't know his music or nothing like that. My mind was just like, damn, you can't, these kids cannot get a break. And I don't know if he put himself in harm's way. I don't know the situation. But it's common now. It's so common, it's like, wow. A little scary. You know, a little scary. Tonight, Coolio the Underdog will be at, let me go here real quick for Cooley. Cooley will be with Jay Diggs tonight out here in Sacramento. He got us in-store down there in Bakersfield tonight. Or actually this afternoon, this morning. He got an in-store down there, so he got a walk-through, meet and greet. So he'll be down in Bakersfield tonight, but then he's supposed to double back up this way and got a show with Jay Diggs tonight out here at the, I don't even have the information in front of me because I just remembered this. Jesus, I don't got that information. I know the flyer is on my thing. Where is it at? Damn, I can't remember. Let me see if I got it right here. No, I don't got it right there. That's okay. He'll be with Jay Diggs tonight. Anyway, and then tomorrow, Sabretooth presents the Underdogs B-Day celebration at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz tomorrow, which is the 30th of September. Doors open at 7. Show start at 8 p.m. 21 and up, $10 at the door. That's what Coolio at tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to number 8, Britney Spears. Oh, my God. Britney Spears. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. We haven't got to Steph Curry yet. I know y'all are, I hope y'all not fading away here. We haven't got to Steph Curry yet. And Golden State, and what he doing for what he doing. But we on Britney Spears. Let's go to Britney Spears. Dancing around her kitchen half nude while holding knives. Britney says the knives are not real, but in the video clip, you can hear when she clicked the knife or banged the knives together, you can hear that the knives were real. You can definitely hear the knives were real. Britney family, friends, and fans are praying that she get the help that she needs and get her life back on track. Yeah, I feel the same way. Britney Spears, what in the fuck are you doing in your living room dance with knives on your thing? You already got a bad rep about being insane, or you off your rocks, or you off your mental, you know what I mean? You already got that bad rep. This just adds to it. This just adds to it. Like you tripping. You tripping. Now they got you as a meme in a hibachi video, dancing around at a hibachi table, getting ready to slice up some hibachi. That shit is so funny. I said to myself, Britney Spears, why? These celebrities, man, they get on, they get in, and they start like having mental breakdowns and stuff. And I don't know what they going through. I don't. I know her husband getting ready to walk away. He filing for divorce. He don't even want to be with her no more. And I don't blame him. If I would have came home from work and I would have seen whoever, Britney Spears in the living room dancing with some, I would have turned around and went to the bar. I'd have got in my car, put my briefcase back down on my seat on the passenger side. I would have lit my weed. I would have drove to a bar and got a drink. I would have said, yep, I can't do it. I can't do it, Britney. I would have texted her and said, Britney, listen, I love you, boo. I really do. And I'm going to be there for our kids. But I'm leaving you, bitch. I just seen you in the living room dancing with knives. I'm leaving you, bitch. That scared me. I'm just saying, though, like, who does that? Britney Spears. Britney, please go take your meds. Sit your ass down somewhere. Get back to writing some good music and take care of your family, your kids and stuff. And stop doing stupidity. Stop doing stupidity, but stop being stupid. and acting retarded, dancing around your damn kitchen in panties and a top, a half top tank top or whatever the fuck that was, or a halter top or whatever, and you dancing around with fucking knives. Where was your kids at? Just where the hell? And here we go. Since I said something about kids, Chrisean Rock is back in the media again. I ain't even got this written down. So Blueface went to jail just yesterday, or day before yesterday, or whatever day it was, behind a picture that he took or she took, that they posted or he posted on social media, revealing that the kid had a hernia, if I'm saying that right. He or whatever. And so now CPS is involved. They done got CPS involved, and I prayed for this not to happen. The other day here on the show, we had just talked about this. I had brought it up. I said I hope and pray that Chrisean Malone, baby Malone, gets the love and support that he needs, because his parents are very toxic and stupid. And so here we are. One of the parents, or whichever parent took the photo, Blueface posts the photo, trying to expose neglection from Chrisean Rock, knowing that the baby, I guess, got a hernia or something like that, and she didn't take the baby to the hospital. Whatever his intentions was, it was stupid as fuck. Because now you just opened up the floodgates for CPS. They already know y'all are unstable with each other. They got you right there. Second, you're exposing the baby's private parts, his dignity, and all of that. Now, the baby don't even know what dignity means. He don't know how to spell dignity, don't know how to say none of that, but you still got it. And you did it to your son. I know it's your baby, but nowadays, your baby ain't your baby. Do we realize that nowadays? When you become an adult, that's different. But when you're a baby, you damn near a ward of the state already. CPS can come just take you as soon as some neglection happened. And they got called on. Now here's some more neglection. Remember she was at Walmart with the baby in the strap and the baby was leaning over, looked like the baby was drunk. Listen, you know how many times y'all done did some mistakes out there? Y'all have done mistakes out there with y'all children. Yes, you have. You let your children go out there with their hair all fucked up, didn't have the right shoes on, socks was all mismatched, they didn't brush their teeth, something. You know, they ain't got a backpack, they ain't got lunch money, they at the schoolhouse, they hungry, they ain't got no food, whatever. It's something along the lines, okay? Y'all shaming Chrisean Rock. And I'm not on her side, but I came to some sympathy and empathy with her because she's a new mother. But when I start listening to her, when she's talking about this situation with Blueface, and she always saying bro and all this, it's like, oh, I want to be there with you, Chrisean. I really do. I really do. But you are not, you don't give me nothing to help. You sound ignorant. Okay, boo. Okay, boo. Boo, you sound ignorant, boo. Okay? You sound fucking ridiculous. And then Blueface. Blue. Blue, why, Blue? Why, Blue? Why? It's gotta be clout. Everything you do don't need to be on the internet. This is a prime example of that. Everything that happens in your life does not need to be on the internet. It does not, man. Now you're in jail for indecent exposure towards your fucking son. You expose your son on the internet and you go to jail. You stupid. It's just stupid. Just take the baby away. Just take the baby away. Just take the baby away. Just take Blueface away. Look, don't even take the baby. Take Blueface. That's what they did. The situation's so stupid they took Blueface. Just we gotta figure out who to take. We can't take the baby. The baby ain't did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault he got exposed. Oh, we gotta take the dad. He exposed it. He the one that posted the photo. He probably ain't even the one that took the photo. From what Chrisean said she took the photo. If you took the photo, Chrisean, and you was doing that to bring awareness to your baby daddy that this is what's going on, you need to get over here to help, and he take it upon himself to post a fucking photo instead of going to the hospital with his child, then y'all all need to go. Y'all stupid. Why are y'all stupid? Britney Spears, please get some help. Seriously. Get help, Britney. Let's go here. Number 9. Of course, that the Blueface thing wasn't even a bulletin. That just rolled off the top of my head. Number 9. Lizzo, back in the media. They got a series called Lizzo's Legal Limbo coming out. Just what the fuck? I want to know why that every time something happened, they make a series out of the shit. Could somebody do something to me and then we go to Lifetime with it, or we go to the internet with it and make a series out of it? Please, something happen to me. Like, I really need a game booster here, guys. I mean, I can't keep doing this on Facebook. I need to get further. That's why I'm moving to where I'm moving to now, because I feel like I'm in a rut right now. I got people around me with money, billions of dollars, and ain't poured no billions of dollars into me. But here I am doing this shit out the back pocket of my nothing. You and y'all know who I'm talking to. The bank robbers and all. I'm talking to all y'all. Yes, I am. Yep. I'm talking to all the ex-bank robbers, ex-dope dealers, adversary killers. I'm talking to all of y'all. Yes, I am. I don't need to say y'all names. Y'all see what I do. And yet you naive and in denial. Yeah, okay, cool. Because when a nigga pop, please keep this same energy. I swear for Jesus. I swear for Jesus. And that's not me being bitter. That's not me being bitter. I'm here. I'm on standby. Same thing with Cooley. Cooley, I can say this. I can say this. And this is not on the bulletin or nothing. I can say this. I can say you and Cooley are the only ones that oh, wait a minute now. Now wait a minute. Because the you can't move part. See, now wait. See, I have a game plan for myself already, and that is a part of it. Now, it's not to say I can't come back or I can extend before I leave to get things. But I gotta go. I gotta go. It's at my heart. It's in my soul. I have to go. I gotta go experience it. I gotta go experience that. I have to. Because then I'm gonna be, I should have. Then I'm gonna be, I could have. Then I'm gonna be, I would have. I'm not gonna live like that. I'm gonna go deal with it, face it. If it's meant to be, boom. If it's not, I can always come back. There's nothing written in stone. But anyway, Lizzo. Lizzo is in the media again. Well, she ain't left the media because she's been in a scandal or something. She's been in like a scandal of her production company and herself with other employees that she employed. So, I did this updated announcement. I had my spill on it, and I said that if all these allegations and accusation, or all these alleged allegations are real, then these employees of hers, or ex-employees of hers, they got a case. And they can build their case and, go on about their business. And it sounds like they do have a strong case. But here's my thing on this whole Lizzo thing. They done made a goddamn series out of it. So is it really true? Like, was this just to, like, another way to, get another bag, another revenue, another income revenue stream? Like, and then they on the damn series, crying all on the series, because I guess they was interviewed about what really happened, so they made it a doc series about it, instead of just putting it out on YouTube or putting it out memoirs of a geisha, some shit like that, or in a book. They start saying to probably get them to, sign waivers and pay them X amount of money to tell their story, and now they done made a series. I don't know. Hulu's putting it out, though. It's coming soon. It's called Lizzo's Legal Limbo. Remember Lizzo lawsuit and all of her allegations about her, she mistreated her staff, wanted her staff to perform uncomfortable situations, etc. Well, now they done made it a doc series. So somebody do a scandal to me. This is where I was going with this. Somebody scandal me. Like let's create some shit. Let's make up the shit. It ain't gotta be real. Let's just make some shit up. Like let's do some scandalous shit to get the views going. Like come on, man. I mean, I'm sitting on a platform to where I'm monetizing it myself. So I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing Facebook, I'm doing Instagram, I'm doing TikTok, I'm doing Twitter, and I'm monetizing all of it together, blending it all together and monetizing my whole entire shit. So that way my content, I can get paid for just doing updates and announcements. Like I can start getting paid for these checks, updates and announcements. You know, if my shit get monetized and they see my footwork and my movement, they start giving me a check, and I don't have to worry about if my bills are getting paid to keep the lights on and shit like that. I don't have to run off to no motherfucking restaurant and deal with nobody at a restaurant and all that shit. I can actually start doing these fucking private caterings like I want to do. I can start actually going to these fucking commercial kitchens and actually working my recipes for these goddamn treats and shit. Yeah, I need big endorsements. Like, I really need somebody to, like, really put some money into me. Really? Like, seriously, come on. I did all the fucking footwork already. I continuously do it. I got the interviews. I got the information. I'm a good host. I'm funny. Hey, listen. I got display for sale, $9.99 each for teams. I know your team gonna lose this weekend, and I know y'all gonna get mad. So y'all know y'all gonna need to buy these. I'll ship them for free. Come on, I'm a character, is what I'm pointing out. You mean to tell me y'all can't invest in me out there? Y'all some sad-ass motherfuckers, boy. I tell y'all. Y'all will blow y'all money on a bitch, though. You'll blow your money on a bunk-ass idea instead of coming to help me. And I did it all myself. The logos, the time and energy, the computer, the equipment. I bought and did all of this. The booth, all of this. I did all of this. All I asked for is the extra. You know why? Because I can't keep doing it like this. I gotta find investors, and I gotta get on the road to do it. Cause ain't nobody around me with the money gonna do it. Now wait a minute. I didn't bash your team. Now wait a minute. I didn't bash your team, Jor, and top of the morning to you, Jor. I see you. And congratulations on the wedding, on the engagement, not the wedding, because we didn't do the wedding yet. But congratulations again on the engagement. I want to celebrate that life. I want to make sure I give you flowers, and to your wife too as well. Let her know that I'm giving y'all flowers and congratulating y'all on that. And I can't wait to be a part of the wedding, whether I'm just in the background or if I'm, got a hands-on with the food or whatever y'all bless me with on that note. But I just wanted to make sure I say that. But no, I wasn't bashing your team just now. I do take shots at NFL teams, specific teams like the Cowboys, the Saints, the Raiders, the Broncos. Okay, I do that. What is it? The Saints, the Broncos, the Cowboys, and the Raiders. Yeah, I do that. I take shots at them. Hey, y'all take shots at me. You can't get mad. Good job, too. Yeah, I thank you, Renard. I appreciate that. Because I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about this. So if I'm passionate about this, it bleeds through the actual work that I'm doing. My passion comes through everything that I do, whether it be the food that I do, whether it be the music that I do, whether it be the commentary and the content that I bring here to the platform. I'm passionate about it. Y'all know that because I send it to you personally. And I'm talking to specific people. They know who I'm talking to. This is the World Wide Web, so it ain't like I'm talking to just, y'all individuals. I'm talking to the World Wide Web about y'all, so just follow me. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just saying that, I'm passionate about what I do. I get up, I have this energy every single day because I know I'm going to make it. Whether I get the initial help from here, home base, or I go somewhere to another state and get the help there. I know I'm going to make it. I'm not going to allow myself to not make it. There is no other way out. I put myself in a boat, and I went to an island called the Island of No Return. And when I got to the island, I burnt the boat. I burnt the boat because now I have to establish myself on this island. This island belongs to me. So now I got to create everything on the island. Same thing with this platform. Anyway, Lizzo, you better get it together. You better get it together. Yeah, let go and let go. You're right. Let go and let go. You're right. You gotta let go. You know, you can't hold a grudge. You can't cry over spilt milk, and you can't be bitter. You gotta stand tall, buckle down, don't complain, don't make excuses, and get out there and do your thing. That's it. That's it. I got a saying about being when I'm in the culinary world. Real chefs don't make excuses or complain. They just get her done. Let God. You're right. God, please. Oh, my God. I know God did. God did. God did. Oh, God did. You know the song, DJ Khaled. Y'all know the song. I played the song here. Let's keep going, though. Lizzo. I hope you get... and I'm going to watch the Lizzo the Legal Limbo. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch it just to see what the fuck going on that shit. Because that shit is crazy. But y'all can catch the rest of that on YouTube. Let's go to Stephen Curry. Now, here's the meat and potatoes of my show today. The updates and announcements. Steph Curry. Oh! Woo! We done hit the... let me get the photo. Let me get the photo. Let me get the photo. Photo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Let me get the photo. We have... oh, wait a minute. We have a photo here of Mac Dre. And this photo, I'm not going to tell y'all what's on the back of the photo. Of course not. But this photo, it's valuable. It means a lot to me. And it will never leave my sight. I got to die for it to leave my sight is what I'm saying. So, anyway, with that being said, Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors, he... along with Mac Dre mom, is producing an upcoming Mac Dre documentary, and this documentary is gonna go. So when Steph Curry's press company released this to a billboard, it fluttered the internet. It went viral. It went viral really fast. And once that happened, and the reason why I'm saying this is because there was a lot of guys out there, and I'm not saying this to be mean or rude or to point anything out on this side, but it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that didn't share Mac Dre shit like that at all. But when Steph Curry got behind this Mac Dre shit, now you sharing this shit. See, we was sharing this shit way back in the 90s. See, Uncle Renal was one of them. We was fighting for this nigga's position way back in the day. So now he get the spotlight, now he get the boom boom, and now y'all want to share the shit? Now that's one thing. That's just my opinion. I ain't saying you can't share the shit, and I ain't saying you shouldn't share the shit. But keep it a buck. That's that. He was already big. He was already mega. His name was going to live forever. But now that Chef Steph Curry put his name behind this, he'll live for millenniums to come. You did it, Cut. From the grave, you did it. Now, here's the thing. Y'all jealous. And I know y'all jealous. Y'all all want to be a part of this so bad and y'all can't. Y'all attaching yourself to this left and right. Y'all wasn't attaching yourself to this dude like that. And the ones that was, y'all was bleeding dry for all the wrong reasons. Because y'all trying to attach yourself to this now like, ooh, the spotlight. Ooh, They got the spotlight again. Dre had the spotlight before he died. Dre had the spotlight while he been dead. You niggas want his position. Y'all want my spot flash? I'm gonna be Dre for y'all. I'm gonna be Dre. Y'all want my spot flash? Well, you ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it. Furl. Made it, Cuddy. You made it. You already had made it. You made it already. You knew that. We all know that. You made it already. 5 heartbeats, you right. We all know that. You made it already. We know that. But now, Cuddy. Now. You're there. You're there. You're global. You are fucking global. He went viral. It went viral. Everybody and their mama shared that motherfucking thing yesterday. It went fucking viral. The billboards let it go. Steph Curry promotional team, production team let it go. Viral. Viral. It was on like 30,000, 35,000 different outlets within a matter of minutes. Viral. I don't know where it's at now. I done lost the number. It's hundreds of thousands of sites now, or whatever the case may be. It's everywhere. This shit right here, it's everywhere. Now, everybody want a piece of it. Want their family to be this, that, and the third inside. Listen, let this man eat. It's his life legacy. It's not yours. It's not your story. Stop telling this man's story. You niggas out there telling this man's story. That's not your story. It's this man's story. Stop it already. Let him shine, because he's shining from the grave. This nigga's shining from the grave, y'all. He's shining from the grave. Most niggas just, they get their little buzz after they die. It die out. It's over with, whatever. Live on, like the rapping rhymes and all that. They just live in the Bay Area. They just live in amongst the people that know rapping rhymes. I'm just throwing that out there, But this nigga get to live past the Bay Area. This nigga gets to live past California. This nigga gets to live past the independent market. You see what I'm saying? He's past the independent market now. He don't never have to worry about nothing. Nothing. You ain't got to worry about his name being out there no more. His name is out there. Look at that. Some Machiavelli shit. You goddamn right. It almost makes me break down in tears. I'm just holding them back for y'all. Yesterday, when I seen this shit, I sent this shit out, and I sent the little shit that I sent out. I didn't send the same thing that everybody else was sharing, because I got it a different way. When I got it that little thing that I sent to everybody, that little gray with his mom and Dre with the braids and the thing. That's the one that I got. I didn't get the billboard with all the description and all of that. I didn't get that. And so it touched my heart so much, because he fought so hard for his position, and then he died. He jumped in the game. The game was, somewhat shady to him in the streets. He sat down from, the prison, came home, fought for position, fought hard for position, got his respect, got his position back, and then his life was taken. But his life will never be gone. His name will never die. And those that hate it, so hate your mama then. She birthed you. That's what you hate. Hate your mama for birthing you. Shout out to Steph Curry. I call him the chef now. I used to didn't call him no chef. I'm going to tell you why. I take that personal. Not with him, but anybody calling themselves a chef and ain't really a chef. I had to go through extensive training to get that title. You don't get to just call yourself a fucking chef if you ain't never cooked no food. I don't give a fuck about a basketball. I don't give a fuck about how you work the courts. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm talking about cooking food. I'm a chef. But I made an exception for that dude right there behind me. He's a chef now. He's cooking. Thank you, Chef Curry. Appreciate that. You're cooking. You're cooking with this Mac Dre shit. You're cooking. You cooked on the court. I get you. I know the metaphor. You did your thing on the court. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm a Bulls fan. You never. I don't give a fuck. Lakers and 5. Lakers and 8. No. But yeah, I call him. I give him that. I give him that. He won me over with that. Because I was not going to call him Chef Curry. At all. Ever. But when he did this Mac Dre thing, yeah, he the chef. Yep. He the chef. I give it to him. He the Iron Chef of the Bay. Of course, I call myself Iron Chef of the Bay, but that's an Iron Chef right there. He's an Iron Chef of the Bay. No, he's not from the Bay Area. No. Steph Curry. No. And some people text me feeling like, oh, why wasn't nobody from the Bay? Go ask them. I don't know. Not to say it in a negative way, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know why they didn't do it. But just be thankful that somebody did it of his caliber. Because, not only because of Mac Dre, the way he put it down before his timely demise, but now because somebody else has a bigger platform and a huge audience, millions of people. Gotti said it right here. Ain't nobody with his reach from the Bay. I was trying to build up for that, but I just read your thing and let it be that. But yeah, like Gotti said, nobody. Steph Curry's audience is in the millions. It's in the millions. So when his press company released that yesterday, it reached the masses. Dre reached the masses. He reached the masses. Now, again, Drake and Rick Ross and other A-list celeb rappers have shouted him out, have given him big ups, have paid homage in songs, things of that nature, said it in interviews, blah, 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 did. Nobody took the time to do what Steph Curry did. And Drake, from what I heard, was in cahoots with Wanda about that. I don't know how accurate that is, and do not quote me on that. Speculation. Drake was going to be a part of that. Well, Steph did it. Drake, light skin. You should have did it way long time ago when you did the song Motto. You should have did it. That's when you should have did it. Better late than never, though. And no, I don't know if you're a part of it or not on this go around. I'm just talking shit about Drake. And I do actually like Drake as an artist and all shit. But Steph Curry did it. Shout out to Steph Curry. He is cooking. I call him a chef. He cooking on this one. He touched my heart. Touched my heart so much, I shared it to everybody that's in my circle, immediate circle. I shared it there. Look, nigga, Steph. It was like, it was me. It was my shit. God's time. I like that right there. Renal Power said it right here. God's timing, not ours. It's going down. Drake's still on board. Cut. Yep. Yeah, he's still on board. I was talking shit out. You know what I mean? Drake is a part of that for sure. I'm pretty sure Drake got his hands somewhere involved. I don't know. How far or whatever, but I'm pretty sure he got something to do with it. Yeah, I was just talking shit though. But yeah. God's timing, not ours. You definitely right, because even going back to 1989, when he came home from Fox and he wrote 2R for the radio, even going back to that song right there, it was God's plan and God's timing. You know, it was God's plan and God's timing. Dre is another vessel, like a Machiavelli. He's another vessel. Once in a lifetime type of energy. Once in a lifetime type of energy. Same thing with Machiavelli. Tupac was at the same time though. So this is a trip how these type of characters, they say they once in a lifetime type of energy or type of spirits, but these two lived around the same time. So they was here on Earth at around the same time. Dig that. And there'd be a lot of that going on. So a lot of people be saying, "No, it's a once in a lifetime energy or type of person." You know, you only see them type of people once in a lifetime. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You know, just like how they rose from the concrete, others can rise from the concrete as well. They are not the only ones that once in a lifetime energies. You know, you got the Malcolm X's out there, you got the Martin Luther Kings out there, you got the Mac Dre's out there, you got the Tupacs out there, you got the Nipsey Hussles out there. You got these type of energies out there. You just gotta find them. Or they will be found. It just, you know, it takes. But Dre is no longer local. Dre is no longer local. He got local love like a motherfucker. The local support is here. Will always be here. But Dre is a global icon now. He's no longer just up for the crest. We can no longer just hold Dre like that. Dre belongs to the culture. He's no longer ours personally. He's the culture's. We have to let that be. And that shit, I swear it makes me feel so good to say that. Like, Dre belongs to the culture. He made it. Dre made it, man. Dre made it, man. It almost makes me cry. Cuddy really made it. Really fucking made it, you know? Almost lost my note just now because Cuddy really made it. He's a global icon. Global icon. And everybody got their stories, and everybody got this and that and all the above. But he's a global icon. He's not even for you no more. He's a part of the culture. He was. This will solidify that. This movie, documentary, series, whatever it's going to turn out to be, it's going to solidify him for the culture. He's not going to, oh yeah, he from the crest. Yeah, the crest side. Yeah, the crest nigga. Yeah, he crest. Yes, he the crest. No, not anymore. Still the crest, all that Bay Area. Yeah. I can't forget where he came from. But Dre is a global icon now. We have to let that be. Anyway, moving on. Last two bulletins on the list we have here. 49 or the NFL. We're on number 11. Last on the list. That was number 10. We just talked about Stephen Curry, Mac Dre. It almost made me cry. I had to get out of that. As much as I want to shed a tear, I got to continue on. NFL. Debo out for Sunday. Arizona Cardinals. We don't have Debo this Arizona Cardinals game. Ribs. Knocked the wind out of him. He'll be fine. It's not nothing to worry about the rest of the 49er feed. Don't worry about it. Don't buy into it. He's just taking a sit down to regroup. It's not like he's injured. He's not fractured. It's not broke. Anything like that. He just knocked the wind out of him. Want to get tight for the Dallas Cowboy games. I'm assuming. Shoulder. Brandon Ayuk's shoulder is not 100%. But he is going to play with the Arizona Cardinals against the Arizona Cardinals this Sunday. Kyle is keeping a good eye on him as well, and a lot of other players. Other injuries: Greenlaw ankle, Jennings his shin. We got some stuff going on out there. Brock Purdy day to day, he looks fine, he's good. Kennels is fine, he's good. Armstead fine, he's good. Trenton's fine, good. Jordan Mason, fine, good. He's off the bench. You know, again, Christian CMC, fine, good. You know, Mitchell back there with him is fine, good. Not, we okay. We're okay. I'm just going over the stats with Debo. Right now, Debo's going to take a sit down. We're okay, though. Don't worry. We'll be fine. We're still going to win the Super Bowl. Don't worry. Raiders. And here, Harold. Are you still here, Harold? Because now we're talking about football. So where your bitch ass go, Harold? Raiders. Max voted on, or not Max voted on, sorry. Max Crosby and Devontae. It's a little madhouse over there with the Raiders. They got some stuff going on over there. Players are not happy. Front of the house is doing some things that the players are not happy about, and it's causing them to not perform on the field. It's causing a problem on the field. And y'all could tell because they're not performing like they should be. Max Crosby is burnt out from all the struggle and all the not winning. Devontae Adams, the same thing. Josh Jacobs is going through the same thing. I'm pretty sure all the rest of the team is going through that as well. Get your shit together, Raiders. And here, Raiders, I have display. If you need display, I have it right here. $9.99. I'll sell you some. Because I know you're going to need to knock over the display this weekend. Okay. Chandler Jones. Let's go here. Chandler Jones is blaming Josh McDaniels for his mental breakdown. Chandler, you need to get help. First and foremost, you need to get help. You're breaking down over shit. He's saying that Aaron Hernandez, Josh McDaniels is the cause of Aaron Hernandez's death while incarcerated. This is what Chandler Jones is on his live feed saying. Y'all don't know about he's saying that y'all think Aaron Hernandez died in jail? Died in jail? That's how you think he died? And he kept, going on about that. And then he throws the allegation out there that Josh McDaniels has something to do with this. Now, if Josh McDaniels has something to do with this right here, don't you think he'd be incarcerated and they would have him? Like, he wouldn't be able to be the coach of the Raiders right now. Now, I'm not saying that the allegations are not, because they got to do an investigation. You got to do a thorough investigation to figure this shit out. But just to throw that out there, dude, are you going through a mental breakdown right now? And you're signed to Josh McDaniels' Raiders. I don't get it. What is wrong with the Raiders? Y'all got accidents happening 2-3 years ago with the dude that hit the lady and went to prison for 3 years. The coach got thrown out because he was on there calling other players niggers or whatever the fuck he was doing. Somebody came out gay on y'all team. Jimmy G over there can't get himself together. What is going on with the Raiders? Raiders, what the fuck? Get some help, Chandler Jones. Get you some help. Get you some medication, whatever you need to calm you down and to get your mind back relaxed. Get you some meds, if that would help, or smoke some fucking weed. Well, here's the thing. I am getting on you, but the reason why I'm getting on you is because, number one, y'all always talk about us, and y'all couldn't wait to kick us when we was down. We had Jimmy G. Why would you go get a car that we took back to Bob's Toe? Listen, we took our team back to Bob's. Well, not our team. We took that jalopy back to Bob's Toe. First off, we went to Vallejo to buy the car. We went to Bob's Toe in Vallejo, right there in Benicia Road, to buy the jalopy, right? And that's the Patriots. We goes to get him from the Patriots. We get that car from the Patriots. We say, here's X amount of dollars. We paid him a lot of money because we thought he was going to be a Tom Brady lookalike. He was a fake. It ain't that y'all never wanted Jimmy G. Josh McDaniels wanted Jimmy G. But wait a minute. Because I took the jalopy back to Bob's Toe. I took him... I took him back to Boston. When I took him back to Boston, he was missing head gaskets. He needed a windshield. He needed brakes. He needed rotors. He needed an alternator and a starter. He needed a timing belt. He needed all of this stuff fixed. Yet you stupid bitches, the Raiders, went y'all dumbasses over there and picked up that car from Bob's Tow. Y'all thought y'all could take y'all money, invest it into him, fix him up, put all of that stuff I said that was broke on him. Y'all got him for the low. No, it wasn't no auction. That was Bob's Tow. You ain't go to no auction to get him. We took him to Jimmy G. We took Jimmy G over to Bob's Tow in Vallejo on Benicia Road. You didn't go to no damn auction unless Bob's Tow fixed him up and sold him to an auction. We don't know. We just know we dropped him off with all of that missing. He was missing hubcaps, headlights. He needed a windshield, timing belt. He needed brakes. He needed rotors. He needed a starter, alternator. He needed a paint job. He needed a backseat and some more shit. I'm just saying. Y'all went y'all stupid bitches over there and picked him up. And now look at y'all. He throwing interceptions. He getting set. You know he don't scramble eggs with a whisk. This nigga won't pick up a spatula, a fork, nor a spoon, or a butter knife to whisk no fucking eggs. So what makes you think he was going to do that with y'all? He didn't do it with us. I ain't trying to talk down on Jimmy. And tell him to stop getting his dick sucked. That's the problem. He weakening these Jimmy. He keep going over to the bunny ranch. Nope, he ain't even going to the bunny ranch because Dennis Hoff and them, they done closed that down. Because Dennis Hoff passed away. What he doing is he going over to Naked City. He went over to Naked City and got blue with them hookers with no teeth in their mouth. See, them the ones that's too good for him. See, he need to get the ones that use teeth. If he get the hookers with teeth in their mouth, they ain't gonna the head ain't gonna be so good, and then he can focus. The only reason why I know. The only reason why I know. I can't make it up, man. I was living out there when I was building the stadiums. I know all about Naked City. Listen, them hookers that got no teeth in their mouth, they will talk, they will smile with their whole front gone. Jimmy G getting blue by them. That's why they call him Weak in the Knees Porn Star Jimmy. His name is Weak in the Knees Porn Star Jimmy. Okay? So, y'all got to deal with it. Josh Jacobs don't want to be over there dealing with that Weak in the Knees porn star shit. Nor does Devontae or Max Crosby. And Chandler Jones, look at him. He having a nervous fucking breakdown. It's like y'all just, every season, the Raiders find something to be... I just don't get it. Every season. Every single season. Well, we know the 49ers are better than the Raiders this season, whether y'all win in preseason or not. Battle of the Bay didn't even count because it wasn't in regular season. We all established that. Back in the day, Battle of the Bay is only in regular season. If we meet in regular season, that's Battle of the Bay. Plus, Battle of the Bay was only in fucking Oakland or Frisco, Battle of the Bay. It was never in no fucking Las Vegas. So that ain't even real. What is it, Battle of the Mandalay Bay? We don't want the Mandalay Bay. And y'all don't want Santa Clara or Great America. So, I mean, what? What the fuck? Y'all know what we call it. They used to call, well, I start calling us the Hospital 49ers because we always in the hospital. And I start calling us the Great America 49ers because we moved to Great America or Santa Clara. You know, I embrace it though. See, it's you stupid bitches that don't. Y'all ain't even a Bay Area. The only Bay that's in y'all area is the Mandalay Bay. Everybody knows Vegas is the Bay. Yeah, the Mandalay Bay. Vegas is the Bay. Boo, if you don't go get out of here. Boo, why are you... Gotti, why are you here? I hear your daughter crying right now. She is in the background crying. Go and get her something to eat. Change her diety. Get off of this 49er feed right now, Gotti. Get out of here. I'm just fucking with Gotti. Gotti, get out of here, God. Everybody knows that Vegas. Yeah, the Mandalay Bay. Only bay in Vegas is the Mandalay Bay. What other bay out there? transitioning. Let's finish it out. Last on the list on the bulletins to finish this out. Breaking news again. Golden State Warriors. And this came from my cousin Gotti. Golden State Warriors, and the sources come from Facebook and all the media outlets. But
on the truth. So Jeezy and Jeannie Mai are still living together, even amid the divorce, and it is a very uncomfortable situation. So TMZ reported this story.
With what I got going on, but this was the WNBA may be expanding or have an expansion team coming to the Bay Area, according to Marcus Thompson. So according to Marcus Thompson, the Bay Area may get a WNBA team, and that's a good thing. Deal isn't done, but if the Warriors get to go, franchise will be based out of Oakland, and players will be playing at the games will be at the Chase Center, obviously. And so that's good opportunity. That's good job opportunity. Wonder what the team is going to be named or whatever the case may be, but that's good job opportunities for those that need employment. Instawork going to be off the hook for that. You know what I mean? All the games, because you're going to have WNBA games, you're going to have NBA games, and you're going to have other events at the Chase Center going all year long. And so that's going to just bring people to the thing. He said, go to Vegas, the rich Bay people out there. Gotti. First off, I hear your daughter. She's crying. Second, why am I going to go to Vegas when my team is in Santa Clara? Don't make sense. I don't want to go out there and be around the fake Mandalay Bay Raiders. I don't. So, and Jamal over here laughing. No, seriously, Gotti, you got to go. Because your son, not your son, your daughter need diaper change or something. She hungry or something. And I hear her in the live feed right now saying, Dad, feed me. So you need to go do that and get off of here. Worried about what my team don't do. What you need to do is tell porn star Jimmy to stop getting his dick sucked by them hookers with no teeth in his mouth, Gotti. That's what you need to do. Anyway, transitioning. Golden State Warriors, they talking about an expansion WNBA team out here in the Bay Area, according to Marcus Thompson. That's going to bring some business. That's going to bring employment. That's going to bring opportunity. And that's the big ups for the Bay Area. That's a good look for the Bay. Do I think they should be, the franchise should be in Oakland? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. The Oakland needs something else because they took away, obviously, Oakland Raiders, and they're trying to take away the Oakland A's. And so, yeah, I think that would be a good look for the economy and the finances based on that out there. It's going to be with the Warriors. Yeah, I know. That's why Golden State Warriors are talking about doing the expansion team with the WNBA. It's not the deal isn't done, and if the Warriors get to go on the franchise expansion, it would be they said the franchise will be based in Oakland, and so that's cool. That'll bring business over there as well and all that. What's up, Tyrone? I see you, Cuddy. Not top of the morning. It's 10:59 or 10:50. But I'm just saying, it just brings more opportunity. It brings more job opportunity. It adds to the Bay Area. So that's a good look. Anyway, that's your updates and announcements today. I got to get out of here. I got to pay the bills. I got my, obviously I got to work today. I got the slave uniform on. If I can get you guys out there to sponsor me, if I can get you guys out there to just pour some, if you can just go into your back pocket and say, you know what, I got here about $70,000 for your shop. Here, take this $70,000 and do your thing. If you guys could do that, you would see the difference in here. I would get more equipment. I would be in a place where we can smoke and drink, and it'd be more relaxed. It'd be I can hire folks to do my camera work for me behind the scenes. I can hire people to do my promotion for me. I have to do all of this shit myself. Like this right here. I gotta crop this, and then I gotta repost it on my other platforms. See, I don't have time for other shit. I don't got time for other shit. I got to do all of this stuff myself. And if I had to help, it would be a lot faster. if I had the finances, if I had the currency, the economic structure would be a lot better around here, and I could do things, equipment. I wouldn't be in this office no more. I probably would have moved out of this office already to a location that we could smoke in, and it would be bigger, and it would just be a lot more going on. But because I'm limited, it is what it is. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in this morning for updates and announcements here on Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I did not play any music today. I just went straight into it. Said top of the AM, Facebook, TikTok, IG, and YouTube. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Links are in the description right at the top under that top of the AM. So you hit that link right there and it'll take you straight to my YouTube channel. Once you hit my YouTube channel, hit the subscription button, hit that notification bell. You'll get all the latest and greatest up there that I put up there, posted on in the past, present, and future. If you hit that other link under there, it'll take you to my IG. Straight to my IG. Follow me on IG. Hit the other link under there. It'll take you to TikTok. You hit that, and it'll take you straight to TikTok. And you can follow me over at TikTok. I didn't put Twitter under there, but again, if I put the link in there and you hit the link, it'll take you straight to my Twitter page, and you can follow me on Twitter as well. All my links will be linked together at some point in time. I got 4 so far. I got to link the Twitter. Number 1, we talked about the Portland Trail Blazers, Damian Lillard. We got our stuff off about that. We talked about how Jimmy Buckets blew the whistle on the tampering for for the trade. It sounded like he's snitching to me. We all talked about it. We talked about number 2, Hip Hop Halloween, starring Allblack and Slimmy B. If you need any more information, you can go to DJ Gutter Butter. I talked about it. It's going to be in Fresno, Aztec Theater, October 28th. That's this year, 2023, Fresno, California, 838 F Street, Fresno, California. Each ticket is $15 each. You can get that talking to DJ Gutter Butter or Allblack or Slimmy B. We talked about it. Number 3, we talked about Colin Kaepernick and all of the take one knee racism and all of the stuff that he had to endure and deal with by taking that one knee. But we also talked about how he got all of that money and did all of this stuff about slandering or exposing the NFL, and now he won his job. We talked about it. Like, I don't think it's confusing to me to, go so hard in the paint on the racism and all of that bigotry and everything, and then you turn around and want to get hired right back with the same people. Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. And then when you get the opportunity, you don't even take it because you don't want to sign a waiver. And the waiver is liability. For them not to be liable if something was to happen or if you was to try some sneak shit. That's all the NFL was doing. Now, we know that the NFL is bigotry, but we talked about it. Number 4, we talked about Hollywood Squares getting a cultural makeover or update. It's called Celebrity Squares now, hosted by DC Young Fly. We talked about it. We talked about who was all going to be on there. Tay Diggs, Tiffany Haddish, Tisha Campbell, Alan Payne, Keisha Knight, which is Rudy. And this is it looks fun. It looks funny. And if I get an opportunity to be on Hollywood Squares, you will see me on there. I did mention that. We talked about it. KnoMobb will be here for their interview on October 2nd, 2023. The theme of the show, past, present, and future. We talked about it. Reach out to everybody else that will be on the show as far as on my list. I will be getting the interviews done as well. We're gonna kick back into interviews due to the fact that the weather's kind of, calming down on the heat. My AC ain't never got fixed all whole summer. I'm in here with a fan on. I don't get to turn all my lights on. I can't even open my door, but I'm in here doing what I do. The interview will be here, though. Shot live in the studio. We'll probably run about 15, 20 minutes live on IG. We'll run live on IG. I'll run live on IG. I'll probably run 15, 20 minutes here on Facebook and about 15, 20 minutes here on live on my fucking YouTube channel. But majority from here out, I will be just filming on my Canon, which is the camera right here in front of me. And then I will be doing like, everybody else. Not trying to be like everybody else, but kind of like catching up to times with everybody else. Just getting my views up over there on Cutthroat Radio Podcast YouTube channel. I don't want to take away from that YouTube channel no more. And I've been taking it away from the YouTube channel by giving y'all live interviews. And I need the views over there. So I'm going to stop all of that. We talked about it. Definitely talked about it. Nite Nite bars are available. We talked about it. I showed y'all the products. They're $10 each. All customers have to pay shipping and handling if you're out of town and out of state. If you cannot pick up your product, if you cannot pick the product up, the bars, the tincture, the oil, the dye, or whatever other gummy bears or whatever else I make, if you can't pick that stuff up, or if I can't deliver to you and I got to ship it to you, it will have to be shipped with dry ice. I will not allow my products to be shipped without dry ice. I don't want my products to spoil, melt, or be damaged in any shape, form, or fashion due to the climates. And it will happen because it's dipped in chocolate. It has cream cheese frosting on it. And you have to pay for that. So, meaning, I'm going to go get the dry ice. I'm going to go get the containers. But that will be in the invoice. That dry ice and that the containers will be part of the price in the invoice. So you will be paying shipping and handling. Tough shit. Other than that, it is what it is. We talked about it. Number 7, we talked about rapper El Trappo and how he was reportedly gunned down in Chicago. Now, I don't know El Trappo. I don't know nothing about him. I got to get more on him. I will. I just wrote this down. It was a bulletin. And I also wrote his vehicle was shot 40 times. Wow. We talked about it. My heart is fixed. And my condolences to that young man and his family. And I hope they find peace somewhere down the line and figure out what really happened to their offspring. I don't know if he had any kids. I don't know if he was dating any women at the time or a woman at the time. I don't know. No mother or father has spoken or any siblings or anything like that. We're still waiting on the update. But we talked about all of that here on Cutthroat Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT. Number 8, Britney Spears. We talked about her in the dance moves that she was doing in the kitchen. She was in the kitchen with knives, you know, dancing around, and Britney's family, friends, and fans praying for her. I think she's getting divorced. Her husband is finalizing the divorce. He don't want to be married to her no more. I pray for her sanity. I pray she figure it out. I pray she get the help she need. We talked about it here on Cutthroat. Hulu is releasing Lizzo's Legal Limbo. We talked about it. Her scandal with all her allegations going on with misconduct, mistreatment, staff members performing uncomfortable situations. We talked about it. We also talked about how Lizzo is in a legal limbo. Why can't we do a scandal for me? Somebody, let's do a scandal for me, and then let's do a series and let's blow up for me. Let me blow up. Somebody help me with that. Like, come up with some ideas of a fake scandal and let's get it into play. Now, I don't care if it's fake. I don't. We're not gonna do a real one because I don't want that shit attached to me for the rest of my life. Let's just do a fake one, and then later on, when I blow up, I can say, well, it was only fake. We only did it. It was a skit. It wasn't like real, and then it'll just get detached from me or whatever. You know how they do. But let's do something like Lizzo Legal Limbo. I want to do something too. All right, let's make up a scandal. But we talked about it here on Cutthroat, CUT. Stephen Curry. We talked about this. Number 10. We talked about the upcoming Mac Dre documentary that Stephen Curry is producing. We talked about that. Love that. Can't wait for that. Deep down inside my heart, I'm really crying in front of y'all, but I'm not doing it in front of y'all right now. But really deep down inside, I'm crying because he made it. He already had made it. I'm not taking away from Dre. And Coolio, Renaud, and everybody know when I say he made it now. Like, when I say that, Chauncey, you even know that shit. He made it. Like, he made it now. Like, he was big. Bigger now. Like, he's big now. He's dead and he's global like he was still alive and made it. I don't know what the deal is. It could be 15 million. It could be 25 million. It could be 35 million. It could be a production of 100 million. I don't know. That'll all come out later. But for right now, let's just celebrate the fact that that's Tupac. It's like Tupac. It's definitely like Tupac. It's definitely like a Tupac. But we're not talking about Tupac, Jor. This is about Stephen Curry and Mac Dre. This ain't about Tupac. Tupac done got his legacy told numerous of times. Let's not try to do that. Let's not do that when we're talking about Dre. This ain't about nobody else. Let's keep Dre shine here. I don't want to pull my picture up, but the picture right there. Let's not talk about this. Ain't about Tupac. Yeah, that would you talk about Tupac. I would say you talk about Tupac. They arrested the dude that had connection. But we're not here about Tupac. Let's save that for another conversation, Jor. I'm not trying to like shit on you or nothing like that, or just disrespect you. You know, it's all love. I'm just saying let's save that for another thing, because this right now that I'm talking about is number 10, and I'm just basically going over what we talked about today on today's show. So don't confuse the audience. Steph Curry is producing an upcoming Mac Dre documentary. Billboard.com just released this post. Shout out to Steph Curry. I call him the chef now, all of that good stuff. It really warmed my heart. We talked about it here on Cut Dog Radio podcast. It really touched me. It really did. He's global. Dre is global. I don't know how Dre feel, his daughter, but if I was... No, we're gonna talk about Tupac on another day. We'll get that. We'll get back to that. We'll come back to that on another day, Jor. If I was his daughter, if I was his sibling, if I was his son, a child of Mac Dre, I would be ecstatic. I would be everywhere. I would not be able to sit on the edge of my seat. I would be in everybody's face talking about my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad. I would be drilling you. I would be saying it so much you'll get tired of me. Now, I don't know what Dre doing. I don't. And right now, it's not my concern. I want to interview her and I want to bring her here to get that energy, but that's not my concern at this point. I'm just saying that it's mega. It's huge. It's huge. You know, like he's global. He's global. He made it. And he was already global. Like, I can't say he was already global. Of course, he was making his way to being, 20 years in the game after he died, and it's just his name's still ringing. So, his name is making... But everybody understand what I say by this. I'm not taking no shots at his career or what he's done for himself and what we've done after his death. But for Steph Curry to take over, and like not take over, wrong word to say, but for Steph Curry to put his name behind the Mac Dre documentary and the stamp, if you will, that's big, man. That's bigger than any and everything. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's bigger than anything prior to. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. That's bigger than anything prior to. And again, there's no disrespect to Kilo, Jay Diggs, Renald Powers, and the rest of everybody that was before Steph Curry's thing. I'm not shitting on none of that. I'm just saying, like, this is the big one. Like, Kilo always used to say this, man, it's the big one. Yeah, it's the big one. Kilo used to always say that, like, man, nigga, this, he'd do the laugh too, like, yeah, nigga, this the big one, nigga, Shab. He wouldn't call me Shab at all, but I'm just calling myself Shab in his voice. Shab, nigga, this the big one. That's what he is, you know what I mean? That's Kilo. So it's dope. Cuddy Slick said, acknowledge is the word you're looking for. Yeah, acknowledgement. Absolutely. Absolutely. On a global acknowledgement, though, he's been acknowledged. Again, Drake, the hottest rapper to date, and been going for the last decade plus. Always keep Dre in the loop. He always mentioning Dre. He was just out here doing the show. He on tour right now. One of his tour dates was out here in the Bay Area. The whole entire show, Dre, play some Dre music, whatever. Dre. So, Rick Ross, same thing. Waka Flocka, same thing. These guys like that have DJ Quicks, Ice Cubes, Jim Jones, a lot of A-list celebrities have gave up for Mac Dre. And so this one though, yeah, this one is the big one. We talked about it. Number 11, NFL. We talked about Debo. We talked about how he's not going to be there this weekend with against the Cardinals. His ribs. knocked the wind out of him. Ayuk, shoulder still bothering, but he's back. Kyle's keeping an eye on him. Greenlaw ankle, Jennings shin. We talked about it. We're fully aware of what's going on with our team. We talked about it. Raiders, Max and Vontae, they not feeling it over there on the offense. They're not feeling the losses. JJ, Josh Jacobs, same thing. I'm pretty sure the rest of the team, offense and defense, are going through these mixed emotions. Chandler Jones blames Josh McDaniels for Aaron Hernandez's death and his mental breakdown. You have to take accountability for some of this shit here, Chandler Jones. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on with you, but you did a good job last season when you got the ball and you ran and got the touchdown and you beat what's the name and moved on and advanced. So I don't get it. Like, you was doing good. You was really good. But you talking about Josh McDaniels had something to do with Aaron Hernandez's death and all this stuff. Dude, them allegations are serious. And if I think Josh McDaniels had anything remotely to do with that death, he would not be the coach. He would be incarcerated, and he would be fighting for his life legally. I think so. We talked about it though, and that was the NFL. Do not lose this Sunday. Raiders bet not lose. Let me go to my list. Get the bottles. Where my bottles at? Where my bottles at? Get the bottles. Get the bottles. Get the bottles. Your team bet not lose today. Or not today, Sunday. I said it wrong. Give me the thing again. I said it wrong. I was so juiced when it said there. Let me read it off. NFL stats, not stats. Saints bet not lose. Why you got CSU versus USC? What? I don't got that. I didn't say that. Where? Where did I write that at? Hold on. I wrote that on my notes. I don't remember seeing that. Who you got? Oh, who you got? CSU versus USC? Wait a minute. I ain't even worried about them yet. I'm telling the teams not to lose. Saints bet not lose. Broncos bet not lose. Raiders bet not lose. Cowgirls bet not lose. Is that Colorado State University? Colorado versus USC. I don't have to go with USC. That's gonna be a tough one. No, wait a minute. I thought Colorado played Ohio. No, they don't play Ohio. Oh, you talking about both colleges? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I gotta look. Let me look, and then I'll come back to that on that. I'll do that on my updates and announcements tomorrow morning. Oh, they play tomorrow morning. Shit. I'm gonna go with USC, cut. Fuck, I'm gonna go with USC. Damn, I don't want to not go. I'm gonna go with Coach Prime. Fuck that. Fuck USC. I'm going with Coach Prime. I don't even give a fuck. Fuck that. I'm with Prime, bro. Now I know Prime ain't all that in the back of the tail. I'm going with Prime. I don't care. His mama calling Prime. I'm gonna call him Prime. Like Cassius Clay. That's it today on updates and announcements. Y'all got to go to work. I got to go to work. Y'all got to go, I know some of y'all are probably on lunch and y'all got to go back to work or whatever. Thank y'all for tuning in. IG, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Appreciate y'all guys out there. TikTok. Y'all have a blessed day out there. It's sunny and bright. Y'all take care. Mr. CUTTHOAT. Do radio podcast. CUTTHOAT. Cutthroat radio podcast. I said CUTTHOAT. Radio podcast. I said CUTTHOAT. Cutthroat radio podcast. Yeah, man. I got to get out of here. I'll holler at y'all when I see y'all. Peace.